Chirp, too, the Rangers made it very clear that they are interested in making moves and shaking up their roster. Among the names indicated are former Boston College Eagle Chris Kreider and defenseman Jacob Trouba, although other options will be considered. Are these, either one of these dudes, his Trouba's stats, if you're watching on YouTube, any of these dudes a fit with the Bruins?
Yeah, Chris Kreider would be a great fit for the Bruins. He would be a perfect fit, according to Don Sweeney. Sweens is looking for a power forward, which Chris Kreider absolutely fits the bill of.
Right.
He's great in front of the net. He'll go to the net. He's fast. He's big. Plays with a little bit of an edge. Scores goals. I mean, that would be a perfect fit. The problem is that the Bruins don't really have anything that could get Chris Kreider here, I don't think.
Right.
Unless you're talking about maybe Hampus Lindholm, and I'm not ready to deal a top 4D on our team for a guy in his 30s who has one more year left after this year.
Yeah, one more year.
So
Kreider,
yeah. So I don't love that. So I would love to have the player,
right?
If they can get creative and find a way to get him here, I would love it. I just feel like the Bruins will be outbid by one of the other teams that has much more to offer than the Bruins do.
Right.
For a guy like Kreider.
So Chirp 3 was Chris Kreider potentially in the block, and what that deal would look like. What do you think potentially the Bruins would have to give up for a Kreider?
It's probably like
Carlo. Probably one. Yeah. If they're getting rid of Trouba, they need a right side D.
Yeah, so it's probably like Carlo, Freddie, and a first.
Yeah, which
something
they don't
like
have.
that.
But the
Carlo,
following
Freddie,
year,
and a second. I don't know.
Right.
Carlo, Freddie,
well, they have the first this year, but not the second. Yeah, right.
Oh, Carlo, Freddie, and Merkulov. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Something like that.
If I'm the Rangers, I'm like, yeah, Carlo, Patra, and a second or first or whatever.
Yeah, the problem is they could go to anyone else.
Yes,
and get
anyone else in the league,
get a better deal. Really, and then get a better deal.
Yeah,
like I've heard Josh Norris's name in Ottawa. Like they would trade Kreider for Josh Norris instead of the Bruins package in a second.
God, I would do that too.
Yeah,
I would take Josh Norris over.
Of course you would.
Second. Yeah,
of course you would.
Right.
Because you're smart. Like the Bruins don't have anything to offer. That's the problem with this team. They don't have any prospects. They don't really have any draft picks, and they don't really have any guys on the actual team that are valuable.
No.
Because the guys they have on the team that are valuable, they can't afford to get rid of them.
Yeah, they made them invaluable.
The team would stink, and they can't do that because they still want to make the playoffs. So they're caught. They're stuck.
And guys that could be valuable, like Lindholm, like say Elias Lindholm or any of those guys are overpaid. Like either they're overpaid or the guys they don't want to get rid of because they're the top tier of the team, or they're prospects or younger guys who are dime a dozen. Nobody wants them.
Yeah.
There you go.
There it is.
There it is. I mean,
that's it in a nutshell.
There's no value.
In a nutshell. And
I'll tell you what, if they trade their first round pick, the Bruins, I'll lose my mind. Like, stop doing that. Because you're not going to get a guy in here who's going to help the team enough to make a cup run or anything like that.
No.
Stop trading your draft picks now. Like, settle down for 2 or 3 or 4 years of draft picks. Stop it. Like, start drafting some people in the first round who have some talent. Like, you can't keep doing this because your prospect pool is like a bunch of bottom 6 potential guys in a bunch of third pair D guys, and you're screwed.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. I mean, you have no top tier prospects. You are dead last in the league. So you've got to change that philosophy right now. You're not making a run at the Stanley Cup anytime soon. So you have to pivot and actually look to try to get better 3 or 4 years from now when Marchand's gone and, Coyle's gone. And I mean, there's a bunch of guys who will be not here anymore. So you have to do that.